All right, here we go. Whoops, bashed it already. I got myself a, whoops, did it again. A selfie stick. And I wanted to take you on a little trip of the Dorn Ridge Road. And I'm going to have to do a U-turn. And here we go, boys and girls. Okay. Look at that. Let's check this out. I have image stabilization on for the first time because I went looking deep inside the menus. So I hope this works out here. A couple days ago, we had a rainstorm followed with an ice storm and a little bit of snow at the end of it, and we ended up with 4 inches of frozen ice pellets like styrofoam, and well, needless to say, we can't get it cleaned up. So it's out with the chipper today and see if we can free up the back of the house where the snow drifts in. Oh, what a pleasure this is. Holding on to this selfie stick with the phone balanced on the dashboard sure makes it a lot easier than the way it was before. Trying to hang on to the phone and whatnot. Got to pay attention here. We don't want to go off into the ditch. You can see they poured a whole bunch of, or spread, a whole bunch of salt on the road. I have a hard time getting this to stay balanced. Anyway, it's all melting. It's -8 out, just gone up a degree. And tomorrow we're supposed to be getting more snow, and we'll be getting more snow a couple of days after that. So there's no alert, so we don't know how much there's going to be coming. But in the wintertime, this is the best time for driving on this road here until spring. And in the spring, that's when all the potholes start growing, and we get frost heaves in the road, and it starts lifting up all this pavement, and anywhere where there's a culvert that goes underneath the road causes problems as well. Okay, so this little, just call this 2 creeks down here, I guess. That creek and this creek we're just going over now haven't frozen over solid yet. There's water still flowing, but then again they had a lot of water coming down. And the worst potholes in the road right now is right where we went right over. Okay. Plow does a pretty good job keeping the road open. It was last winter or the winter before last winter. We got hit with a bad storm. We were stuck up here for 3 days before they had to get a front end loader in here, a great big machine to hand pick all the snow and get it off the side of the road so that the grader can get up here. They don't have a 4-wheel drive grader here. They just got a 2-wheel drive with a set of chains on it, and it doesn't really do the job all the time. I'm not going to go too fast because it'd be pretty bumpy and noisy going on there. And the deer are still up around the house a little bit. I'll check that out later. Usually when by this time last year and every other year that I've been here, the deer have vacated and they were down where I started the video from, all the way into town, which is another couple of clicks down the road from here, or from where I started. Just about everybody out here burns wood. Helps keep their house nice and warm for the winter. We burn it, but we have a geothermal, so it doesn't. We don't really need it. So, but there's nothing better than wood heat. You just go stand up with your backside to the fireplace, boy. That sure feels good. Warm up and then head down to the cold end of the house. Now we're looking at all pretty well Irving, JDI, John Irving Industries or something like that. He's the guy that owns the forestry, and oh, here we go. Here comes Sherry Ann and the mail. We get pretty good delivery on mail service here as well. Now we're coming up to the end of what we call the chip seal, and we'll be going on the gravel after that. Gravel's sure hard on tires, and sure hard on the old Jeep too, because it's just full of potholes come spring and most of the summer. We do get them out here gradering once in a while, which makes it really good. So this is a relatively new sign here on the right. It's showing that the chip seal's quit, and you're now on gravel. Now the road is really good, only because it's all frozen. And every time the plow goes over it, it melts. All the potholes get filled in with water and they freeze. And like I said, it's -9 now. It's starting to drop because we're starting to climb in altitude. I'll get you an altitude here in just a second. I'll slow down, and we gotta go. Just make sure there's nobody on the road here. Hang on. Let's see here. Controls. Apps, off-road. I'll turn that wiper off back there because that ain't doing any good. Here we go, folks. And we're at 579 feet above sea level. And by the time I get home, we'll be up to 800 feet. And there is a noticeable difference between here and home. And where I was only about 50 feet above sea level, I think. I'd have to check that for you. Maybe I'll go on Google Earth later. This is the worst part of the road just about every year, between the chip seal and here, right where we are now. This is pothole city, 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers an hour, and you better glue your teeth in and hook your bra up, because it's going to be bouncy. So now we're entering into the Dorn Ridge. We just finished talking to my neighbor here. See what's going on. I see Caleb's got a chair out here to sit in, waiting for his son to come home from school. It's nice of him to come out and pick up the little ones off the bus and walk them into the house. We've got a lot of coyotes walking around up here, and my neighbor said they shot one up here yesterday. Can't shoot enough of them buggers. There's I don't know, I think the law changed on that it's easy to go and get a permit to go and start shooting them, because they're pretty hard on the deer. And the guy that cut all these trees is really hard on the deer because he cuts everything. So there's nothing. After he's gone through here, I'll just stop here for 2 seconds. He'll come in here and he'll cut everything out of here. And the problem with that is that there's nothing left for the animals to eat. So think about that every time you buy products. Oh well. Oh, here we go. Oh, I see somebody walking down the road way up there. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to stop to make a, gotta do a, drop some boxes off. I like this. Nobody's home, but there's always laundry there. I should look back at my old videos and take a look. Yeah, every time you hold the phone in your hands, it bounces to beat the band. And right now, it's pretty good. Our local cattle farmer. Let's stop in here and give the young fella some tuna casserole, a piece of salmon, some fiddleheads, some rhubarb bread. And he's not home right now. So give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back. Here, whoops. Alright. Trunk. Just a minute. Okay. There we go. First good deed of the year. Alrighty. And we'll back up. Oh, I gotta pay attention here. I don't know. I can't see out the mirror. Oh. There we go. Well, there's Alonzo and old feller out there for a walk with the doggy. Great gentleman. Now when I seen him walking, it was down here. So he puts in I don't know, must get 2, 3, 4, 5 miles a day when he can. Gets out there and walks. Good for him. Lots of times I Stopped to chat them up a little bit on the way by. But it's kind of cold out there, minus 10 up here now. And we're at 647 feet. Oh, updated to 710. So we got a little more climbing to do after we go down here. A good neighbor from the signpost. Always looking for a little business. And they're always busy and they do quality work. That's my plug for the signpost. Yeah, so old Alonzo here, he walks down here pretty well every day. Not that I can swear by that, but him and that old dog. So we're just going to update here pretty soon here on the altitude. Beautiful country here. Here's the road up to, you go up there towards Dorn Lake. That's not very far up there on the right hand side. But this is one of the Irving roads. And he went down there and dug the culvert out so nobody can use it. Shame, shame. Okay, what do we got going here now? And we're down to 693 feet. We don't get many coyotes or see tracks up around our house because of we've got two Great Pyrenees. Now here's a hill you want to come sliding down. Probably get 60 miles an hour before you hit the bottom. The only problem is you got to walk back up. Huh. I should see if the wife's games go down here. Or I'll just say I'll get on behind you and then just give her a shove and away she goes. And she could tell me what it's like after I come down and get her. Kidding, of course. So here's the summer road down into the property. Oh, maybe we got mail. I gotta go and check that right now. Hang on, boys and girls. Oops, just bashed the phone again. Okay, let's get it. Window down. Oh, lots of mail. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I tried walking down here the other day and it's not very walkable. It's not easy lugging the dogs along. I should paint that thing. Maybe not. Christmas wreath. There's not enough snow to worry about. But that's it for now, folks. See if I can encourage the little woman to make me something to eat. Swinger in. And that'll be it. Thanks for coming along for the ride. If you like it, or just click the like button, subscribe to keep updated, and thanks very much for coming. And hi to all the new subscribers. Cheers. Have a great day. Here's a part 2. I just came out and got a load of wood off the back side here. Show you the boys here. Where's Sammy? Sammy is the elusive squirrel. Hey, where are you at? Storm, here. Storm. That's it. Over here. Over here. That's Storm and this is Ice. Where's Sammy? You sure he's even there? Yes, sir. Gonna have to come up with a... I don't know, maybe I could do that. Put a little piece of plywood across the back of it to get it so that it'll drip not onto here. What are you doing? Where is he? Oh, I hear him. He's in here somewhere. Where is he? I can hear him in there. Shh, shh, shh. Listen, listen. Listen. Ice. Ice. Well, see, you just got this chewed up here pretty good. Can you get in there? I can hear him. Oh, the snow. This was 6.5 foot high fence here. There's no way these guys are getting out of this. Not this year. Won't be long and I'll be having to drag in the kindling. That's a bunch of cedar I got to split. Winds from the northeast. It's not blowing very much. That's where the term nor'easter comes from. And there's no deer tracks. I gotta dig this out. Okay, gotta work. Talk to you folks later.